Hey guys, today I'll be teaching you all about exponents, so let's get started. There are two numbers here that we can see. These two numbers are 6 and 2. But you've probably noticed that the 2 is way smaller than the 6. But why are they different sizes? Well, when you're doing math and you see two numbers that are different sizes from each other, like this one, small to the right and big to the left, you call that an exponent. The larger number is called the base. The base is always the first number, which is always to the left. The smaller number is called the exponent. The exponent is always to the top right of the base. What's the whole point of this type of math? Well, there's way more to learn about exponents. In fact, the exponent is a little more important than the base. Why is that? Well, let me explain why. This has to do with multiplication. Yeah, multiplication. Let's start with our number 2, actually. When we have a 2 as our second number, or an exponent is what we call it, we call that squared. No, not a square as in the 2D shape, but squared as in an exponent. Speaking of naming things, let's learn about the names. When we're naming exponents, just like this one, we don't say 6 and 2, 6 with 2, or base 6 exponent 2. We say 6 by the second power is what we call it. Now we know the names, but what do the numbers do? Well, the base, which is the 6, is actually the number that's being multiplied, while the exponent, the 2, determines how many times the base needs to be multiplied. Here's an easier way of putting this. We know that the exponent determines how many times the base needs to be multiplied, right? Well, in this equation, the exponent is the number 2 this time. Therefore, we multiply the 6 twice, because if you're doing something 2 times, you're doing it twice, just like this. 6 times 6. We have 2 6's because our exponent was the number 2 and our base was the number 6. 6 times 6 equals 36. Let's do another example. 2 by the 4th power. We know that the exponent wants us to multiply the 2 4 times, just like this. It kind of reminds you of repeated multiplication, which is just like repeated addition, except it is repeated multiplication. Repeated multiplication is when one number is repeated multiple times, just like this. This one is the number 2 being multiplied 4 times. This means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, or just 2 times 2, which is 4. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye! If you would like to learn about the 4 types of sentences or ratios, click on one of these videos from our channel.